Yes, hello and welcome to this AutoCAD 2017 tutorial. Now, the lesson that we are on to now is how to print. Printing is very important in AutoCAD. So we have two methods that we're going to teach on printing. Number one is printing from your model space. Number two is printing from your layout space. In this lesson, we shall be teaching printing from your model space. Now, if you just want to print casually, what you need to do is just to go to your and you just click your print. By the time you click your print, a plot model will come out, and you now begin to change the settings to suit whatever you want. Let's assume that you've already installed the printer on this system. Let's pick OfficeJet K7100. It's an A3 printer. By the time you pick it, you can also look for the A3 size, or whether it's A4 that you desire. You pick it. You now go to your space here. None means it will come out in color, but if you don't want it to come out in color, you go to monochrome. But for this lesson, let's pick none. So you now go to this place. You pick your window. From your window, you will discover that dialog box has disappeared, and you now have your crosshair. So you now window on the drawing that you want to print. So let's assume we want to print our floor plan. You now left click and you just window on it and you drop it again. The plot model box will come out back again. You now center your plot. By the time you center your plot, you now go to preview to see how your drawing will come out. See, this is how your drawing will come out after you print. So if you want to go to print now, you now right click and you press plot. By the time you click plot, it will send this drawing into your printer. So let's say it because I don't want to print it, I just doing it to show you how to print. So you go to exit. That's the first part on how to print. The second part now is to print inside a drawing panel, and that's what you are going to be doing most. You are going to be learning how to print your drawing inside a panel. So now, for the purpose of this lesson, we go to a panel that we have already created in another drawing. We just go there and bring it into this our drawing. So what we need to do, by the time you go back to that drawing, you window on it, you right click, you see clipboard, you go to copy with base point. You now left click, you pick it from here. By the time you finish that, you now go back to your AutoCAD lesson. So by the time you go back to your AutoCAD lesson, you now right click again on the model space. You right click again on the model space, you go to clipboard, you now click paste. You now paste your panel on that window, on this model space. You will discover that your panel is very small compared to the size of your floor plan. So what you need to do is to use your scale to increase it. So you window on it, you go to scale, you now zoom on it, you left click on one aspect. Let's pick maybe 25, enter. You can see that it's not big enough. That's how you continue to do it until you get something big that you window it again. You go to your scale. Here we can just make it like 2 times. So once you are able to finish that, you now move it, enter. You move it on top of you can see that it's not big enough yet. So what we need to do again is to increase it. Now we can just increase it maybe 1.4. You scale it up again. So once you get what you desire, you now move it, enter, inside the space of the floor plan. So by the time you finish this one, you now window like what we have been taught before. Through that process, you are ready. And another thing that I want you to know, once you printed once, you don't need to go through this process again. You just go like this and click previous plot. By the time you click previous plot, all the settings that you did will come out. So what you just need to do is to go to window and window from one corner to another corner. By the time you do that, you go to your preview. Your preview will now bring out your drawing with your panel. You can see now that this one is more detailed with your panel. So of course, when you want to print, you go to your plot, and that's the end of printing in your model space. So if you now want to print in your layout space, we discuss that in the next class. Thank you.